We just might have gotten Vega leaked to us, and if it's true, it would be pretty insane. Plus, we're being teased by MSI more and more these days, so stay tuned. Welcome back to GamerMeld. I originally saw this on Tech Power Up, which was later caught by WCCF Tech, but it's really hard to figure out the original source. Tech Power Up sources back to DigiWorthy, who says their source, quote, reportedly comes from very reliable sources within AMD's headquarters. Yet, they provide zero links to the alleged report. After doing some digging, it appears to have come from a Reddit post that has since been taken down. Upon investigating the user who posted, it appears he got his sources from a, quote, friend who works for AMD HQ. So I will say there's a chance this is true and would come in line with some other rumors and leaks, but I really wanted to disclose where this comes from as to not get people's hopes up too much. Now, some people are saying it was fake because he deleted it, but I don't think that means anything, as his friend could have freaked out at the, I don't know, possibility of losing his job. But it's also not, quote, reliable sources within AMD headquarters. That's definitely a stretch to say the least. Either way, I know many of you would still be interested, so let's go over it. First, we luckily won't be waiting very long to see the validity of it, as he stated there's a Vega teaser on the 16th, which is tomorrow. Then of course a full reveal on the 30th and release on June 5th. Okay, I know what you're thinking. What about the lineup? Well, stay tuned. No, I'm just kidding. You already went through that. There's supposedly 3 tiers, which I must admit if this is true, it's incredibly exciting. You've got the Vega Core, the Vega Eclipse, and Vega Nova. The poster said these aren't finalized names, but the favorite among the board so far. Either way, the Core comes in at $399, the Eclipse at $499, and the Nova at $599. You've probably guessed by now that the Core is competing with the 1070, the Eclipse with the 1080, and the Nova with the 1080 Ti. Now, he said those tiers are better, which considering the pricing is either the same or even a little bit lower like the Ti, I would just about bet the Core is a good bit better than the 1070, with the Eclipse being better than the 1080, and probably the Nova being right on par with the Ti since it's $100 cheaper. This definitely would make sense, as there's simply no way they could drastically price cut them with HBM, as well as who they're sourcing their chips from, etc. Either way, it looks like Nvidia will finally have some direct competition from AMD on the higher tier cards, so here's certainly for hoping. The next story for today has MSI teasing a motherboard that's believed to be the X299 chipset, and man oh man are they really touting this thing. I mean, best motherboard ever. That's a bold claim, but it is sexy, that's for sure. They first showed off this one a little while back with these M.2 covers, but now they're disclosing I/O. You can see we're looking at 6 USB 3.1, 2 Wi-Fi antennas, and 3 Ethernet ports. Let's just put it this way. This thing won't be cheap, but if you want every feature known to man, this motherboard is definitely for you. So while that ends the news for today, don't forget that when we get to 5,000 Twitter followers, I'll be doing another giveaway. So definitely head on over there. The link's in the description. Lastly, let me know what you think about today's news. Are you hoping the Vega news is true, and who's almost certainly getting the new MSI board? Let me know in the comments below. That does it for now. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the round icon in the middle. You can check out the most recent video and suggested video to the left. Thanks so much for coming, and as always, have a great day.